Welcome to your Oracle card reading for the day. So today I chose the Spirit Animal Oracle cards to get us a message. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Either way, thank you so much for sharing your energy with me. I don't normally like spiders, but since it's, it is a spirit message, we'll go with it, but it is pretty. So if you're new, I like to show off the cards. I get asked a lot about my decks, and people like to see the different artworks, and I like to show the different messages and the different pictures and stuff. So I get a lot of my decks like on Amazon or metaphysical shops. I've purchased a few from a place called Books A Million that I love. I also have like my favorite journals, and then I also get some at like Barnes & Noble has some, and they're actually, the same price as other places. So you can find them in a lot of different places. But if you're new, welcome in. If you're returning, welcome back. I'm sure I just said that, but that's fine. I'll say it again. Make sure you're following on TikTok and YouTube. I'm trying to grow my collective on both. I just want to reach more people and help more people that are on the spiritual path. I've had a huge calling to do that this year, and just build a like-minded community. And I'm trying to just trust in my intuition more and go with the flow. And this is a huge creative outlet for me. I love reading tarot and oracle. I love using astrology. I do in-depth birth charts. I do spiritual coaching. I should have my website up and running again soon. I got booked out for private readings through July, and decided to kind of revamp my website. So stay tuned for that. I'll have that up and running for you guys, but I'll let you know when it's going, and then you can always book a private reading if you're interested in that kind of stuff. If not, I do the oracle readings and daily, and then I do weekly tarot readings, so you guys are welcome to watch those on both platforms. Let's see what message Spirit has for us today. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. Oh my gosh, that's so freaking pretty. Swan Spirit. Time for a deep dive. That's so pretty. I love swans. So it's a number 60, or it can reduce to a 6. So those may resonate for you. I don't know what kind of flowers those are, but they're very pretty. I haven't seen a swan in a while, actually. I need to go to the park. I need to take the puppy to the park. We usually go on Sunday mornings, but... Swan Spirit, time for a deep dive. With their graceful long neck, swans are able to reach into the depths. When Swan Spirit arrives, you are called to take a deep dive beyond what is easily available on the surface. You may think you know what is best for you now, but take the plunge into the depths of your awareness, for there is knowledge you are not aware of, and great treasures to discover. Deeper understanding awaits you, and a perspective that comes from greater self-knowledge is what you need right now to better understand a situation or a relationship. As you come to know yourself more intimately, so too will you come to better know others. So Swan Spirit asks you to go beyond the surface of what is happening between you and others, and resist the temptation to judge by superficial appearances. Know there's a much deeper potential for loving connections, forgiveness, and mutual understanding. Choose to deep dive into your why, asking the deeper questions of yourself. You are led by the grace of Swan Spirit. Don't talk yourself into deep diving into something just because you see the potential of things instead of what they really are now. The necessary work and patience involved may not be the best use of your energy. Have you seen the potential in someone and think that if you love and support them, they will become the person who knows you, love them beyond all others? Have you stepped into an opportunity that you know feels too good to be true and might not turn out the way you hope? Now is not a time for selective, limited perception that can lead to misjudgment. Instead, this is a time for going deep and being honest about what you find as you explore the depths. Have no fear, for whatever you find below will help you love and understand yourself and others and make better choices. Can you sense Swan Spirit calling you to deep dive and resurface to choose again? Okay, so when I was doing that, it made me think of, my light went out too, by the way, so confirmation there, but it made me think of like my people-pleasing tendencies. And I thought, if I jump over these hoops and I do all this stuff for you, then you're gonna like me, or you're gonna see my worth. I just saw 444 on the timer. That's complete and total bullshit. You're worthy of who you are now. You don't have to jump through hoops for someone, whether that be a love relationship, a friendship, a family member, a boss. You're perfectly fine the way you are. You don't have to change or jump through hoops or people please. So anyway, that was my message from that card. So I hope this helps, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.